Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mythral Zenith, and today, in the last promise, time for Chapter 7, Brawl on the Plains. Doo-doo. This is from Endgame of Fire Emblem 7, I think? Trying to identify these songs. Father, we're approaching the border. We'll be in Blaine before nightfall. Of course, our real destination is Valencia past Focal Mountain. Oh, Valencia. So many memories that land holds. It's hard to believe it was only 10 years ago I was fleeing it half alive. I just hope things don't end up in a repeat of the last time I fought here. Father. Enemies. It's the Border Watch. Stay still and out of sight. Alright, then they are. There they are. Are Taos' horsemen ready? Yes, Captain Seagram. The rest of the tribe will be fighting alongside us. Furthermore, we have Lorraine guarding the passage through the Focal Mountains. Should we be defeated and forced to retreat, we will not be defeated, we will not retreat. What's more important, our honor or our lives? I'd rather keep both and annihilate this rebellion. Yes, Captain Seagram. Orders, sir? Have the Athenians attack first. They'll prove good bait. And we Yulian knights can attack while our enemy's preoccupied with our distraction. Won't Count Pellinor be glad to minimize our casualties like so? Of course, sir. Who should lead the attack with the Athenians? Let their leader command his men himself. The real chief of Taos was killed by his own tribe, and now nothing but some brute warrior leads his little savages in battle. And these Athenians are as stubborn as mules and dense as rocks. Even if we gave them orders, they wouldn't even understand. However, they shall make a perfect shield. When we charge, ensure that they are all in front of our soldiers. Sir. Quiet! I am Seagram, Blood Knight of Yulia. Would you doubt my strategy? Never, Captain. It didn't even cross my mind. Voices faded out of adoration for another one of her brilliant strategies. Good, otherwise I'd have to kill you myself. Oh, yes, yes. Count Pellinor doesn't accept those who doubt. Swear by my sword, we will not be defeated. Who are the soldiers? They don't look like the Magnians we fought before. Horses are different, they're not wearing armor. Taos warriors are here. We have to warn Siegfried. Da-da-da-da. So Siegfried, we have trouble up ahead. What is it? Storm and I were scouting out a path ahead, and we noticed a Magnian regiment. The Magnians had some of the Taos Nomads fighting alongside them. Why are the Taos here? If anything, the remnants of their tribe should be fighting Chief Haas. I know they're large in number, but this is uncalled for. Perhaps they think they can win with Magnus' help. Not only that, but there's something that's been bothering me. I think the Nomads have poisoned some of their weapons. I could smell it even from a distance. We'll have to do our best to not get hit. Let's just finish this quick. Everyone, battle formation! Battle preparations! It only took until Chapter 7. Now, see this empty spot? We could have used all our units. Oh yes, this map. Have you seen such an open field full of enemies? If you played Awakening, you probably have. So this is the sub-boss. He has a longbow. Get an angelic robe for killing him, which is quite useful. There are Killing Edge Myrmidons and Venom Edge Myrmidons. You really get a taste of just how weak the Venom weapons are when you compare them to a real weapon like the Killing Edge. This guy only has one more strength, but he has double the might of a Venom Edge weapon. The thing about the Venom weapons, though, is that they will slowly chip down your health. So what this chapter does is throw a lot of Venom weapons at you early. You don't have a restore staff, so everyone kind of gets chipped down low, and you have to slow down and heal. And here's the boss, a knight serving Pellinor, called the Bloody Knight. Yes, because this game is trying to be edgy, and oh, I'm a person who might kill my subordinates. Ooh, wow, I'm so edgy. We have a troubadour with an elixir to steal. There's a couple of things to steal. A paralyzed staff, which is basically a sleep staff. All the staffs have been renamed. Is there anything else to steal? I forget. I thought there was. That could have been on a reinforcement. Wait, someone had a javelin, was that? Oh yeah, that knight has a javelin and a horse slayer, so I have to worry about that. So what we will want to do is use Kevin, good old reliable Kevin, to pretty much absorb all of these guys, whilst we send probably Siegfried and someone else to the left. Take out these guys. And something that I missed the first time I played this chapter. Here's where I really start critiquing the design choices of this game. You see this massive, like, section down here beyond the river? You see how there's absolutely no point in even getting anywhere close to it? Yeah, well, apparently if you cross the bridge, an ally hero spawns who you can recruit. I did not know this when I first played the game, and so I missed him. And he could have been quite helpful later on, because it's an early game pre-promote with decent bases. Of course he's going to be helpful. But yeah, you have no reason to come down this way. Why even bother? Why not have him spawn automatically, and then you have to go down to talk to him to recruit him? Why make it so he only spawns after you cross the bridge, which you're not going to do in the first place? I don't know. It's just a frustrating design thing. But it is what it is. Now, we do have to be careful about who we send down here, because I mean, Sean can take it with the Draco shields. He has enough defense to survive. But it also means that he's gonna take some of the enemies away from Kevin. Who has open inventory space at all in the first place? Oh, I didn't even buy enough javelins for everyone. That's problematic. I guess Inanna doesn't even need a javelin right now for this chapter, simply because there's so many bow users that trying to stick her out in the middle of nowhere, the javelin is just asking for trouble. You're gonna break your javelin and then use the second one. Actually, yeah, he doesn't need anything else. Just have to answer a phone. Yeah, I think that that's our plan. And then whatever else happens, happens. Let's go for it. Oh, and we also have to beat this chapter within 17 turns in order to get to a bonus chapter. Hi there, my name's Sia. Sorry to intrude, but I was hoping I could join the rebellion. A young girl. Why do you wish to join us in battle? I'm a maid, silly, and I want to fight. Why else? We're not studying library books. People's lives are on the line. Don't worry, I'll roast the enemies with my magic. Trust me, I'm prepared to join. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here. Quite the perky boss. I suppose there's no harm in your inclusion. Welcome to Solemn's Rebellion. See ya. We're in the midst of battle, so I hope you'll be ready. I'm as ready as ever. I won't let you down, Sir Siegfried. My, we attract quite a colorful band of people, Father. That is so. We are quite ragtag. Perhaps that's what brings people to us. To be honest, not everyone here is experienced in fighting. While we do attract quite a variety, only a few of us actually have the skill to fight on the front lines in major battles like these. Yeah, I think you're right. It's quite odd. I mean, I never knew these people before, yet I feel close to them. Our army is pretty small, so we know each other better. Remember when it was just us and Corbin? It was such a short while ago, but it feels like years. I feel quite close to everyone as well, Sean. Yeah, I've skipped that. Yes, but be sure not to push yourself too much, Sean. You may be growing into a fine adult, but you're still a boy. Enjoy your youth while you can. But why the heck do you suddenly name our army? Because always being called the Rebellion is just silly. You have to stand for something more than just fighting against Magnus. Solemn's Rebellion. Sounds a little arrogant, like we're the only rebellion across the entire continent. I wouldn't be surprised if that were true, Sean. Lane may still be in this fight, but Magnus has won the others. It's true that we've helped Athea, but it's too late for it to be unified. The land of eternal winters, Elysia, has been seized by Magnus as well, and we know all too well just why we're going to Valencia. Can I please start the chapter? I don't want to listen to a speech after press... If you wanted to give this speech, you could have given this speech before the battle preparation screen. Why did you have to give it after? This is really the continent's only rebellion. You do have a rather diverse group of people from all over. Sorry I doubted you. Solemn's Rebellion versus Teos and the Empire. Who will come out on top? Only one way to find out. Dun, 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 dun. This is a cool remix of... My brain is spacing on the name of the song. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's a cool remix of some Fire Emblem 7 music, I think. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, no, this is... It's not 7, this is 6. This is, yeah, Roy's Departure. It's actually a pretty energetic remix. So say hello to Sia. She is a glass cannon mage. She will get a lot of magic and speed, and not much else. She's also an important character for recruiting certain other characters, so we should probably keep her alive. She also looks a lot like Tamiko. Part of me thinks they're secretly sisters or something, but Sia just has other secrets. They're cute, though. Yeah, that longbow guy will definitely attack in... Just be prepared. Move over this way. Now, nobody can actually hurt Kevin, but the poison will chip him down over time. And poison actually can kill in this game, so be very cautious of that. Theriz can't double, can he? Well, we can take that guy out with Hanana. Come on, Kevin. Don't miss that much. Yeah, because we have a turn limit, it's 17 turns, so it's not super strict. But we still need to make sure we get going, because this chapter will begin to throw reinforcements at us as well. And you know how annoying reinforcements can be. Another solid level up with everything except defense and resistance. Man, Corbin's just trying to say, hey, I'm decent, use me. I guess we'll find out how decent he's gonna be after this. I mean, all the good level ups he's been getting, he's becoming very sane-like, except a Sane that can actually hit things. My only real worry about that is because he's not getting any defense. Could be a bit risky. Come on, Altheres. Ugh. Dodge something, please. There's the sub-boss. Da-da-da-dum. Dun, da-da-da-dum, dun, dun. Actually, Sia can take this guy on. And because this is an FE7 hack, it's using Nino's model just to recolor. Even though with her apparently longer hair, it might have made more sense to use the Lilina model. But that's fine. Doesn't necessarily bother me. Probably should have kept her a little more further up. I could swing around back. I'm really worried about this mercenary in particular, though. What's your defense, Storm? 6. Oh, not bad, not bad. Oh, these guys only do like 8 or 9 damage at most with their venom weapons. We just have to kill this guy. I want to do so without putting Inanna at too much risk. Man, your experience gain has slowed down quite a bit since hitting 10. I could just promote her now. But I'm not sure if that's what I actually want to do. Nothing when you want something to not be alive anymore. Almost a full level up because Siegfried's like half promoted. I don't know. 2 hit points. Nice. Angelic robe. Oh yes, the only problem is I have to discard something. A 5-use javelin or a 3-use elixir. Which one do I throw out? You know, I think I actually have enough elixirs that... Is a 5-use javelin actually more useful than an elixir? It might be. Sad that I'm even thinking about that. Now I will need to heal Altheres, which I probably should have done before I moved him. Because now I have to move Tamako in range. But Tamako's actually quite bulky. Despite being a cleric, she actually has some decent bulk to her. Dun, 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 dun. It's sad seeing Sean and Corbin. Sean has 7 strength. Corbin's 2 levels lower and has 12 strength. What is up with this? Why is Corbin on steroids? Why is my Corbin suddenly so good? This was not the case last time I played this game. And also, Kevin, I would very much appreciate it if you were able to hit your target every once in a while. Drag one guy out with Arthur. He can be somewhat useful. Of course, that does mean that the enemy's just retreating now. Ooh, that guy doubled. That could have been bad if he double crit. On second thought, maybe Storm is actually in danger. Okay. He should be fine. Okay, he doubles, which... I'm not sure if that's a good thing, because that means that every single Nomad can attack him. But they don't like being doubled, I guess. They're going after Altheres instead. I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to run up against Storm's bow either. I forget if you need Siegfried to talk with Noah to recruit him, or if you... No! No! Not a fan. Not a fan of your criticals, short bow. And since short bows are 1-2 range, that's dangerous. 4 damage from poison. It's not a fun amount. Can you be useful? I guess you won't die to a crit, so you can chip down the short bow guy. Yeah, these short bow nomads are quite scary, actually, for this point in the game. Come on, Sia. Sia's basically... What if you got Nino near the start of the game? That's what Sia is. So she's pretty good. Because Nino's biggest problem is that she arrives far too late to be useful. And I do not like chances on that. I'll accept those chances, but the chance of a miss and then getting counter crit scares me too much to think about. Go Storm! Storm gets a very Corbin level up. I think every playthrough of pretty much any Fire Emblem game always has that one unit that you don't expect to be nearly as good as they turn out. It's a lot. Let's see, that's 1, 6, 11 because of Weapon Triangle, 14, 18, 18 damage. Sean can actually... wait. 19. If he gets hit by everything and poisoned, Sean could actually die. The odds of that are kind of slim, but... I mean, this is why I gave him plus defense. So he'd have a chance at surviving that. If I hurt this guy, I mean, it puts him on the retreat. Wow, Kevin got speed. That's a rare occurrence. Wrist getting sore. I would send Corbin in, but his defense is awful. Who should get the Angelic Robe, actually? I'm thinking of giving that just to Inanna. But I mean, Corbin wouldn't be too bad either. Sean needs help. But I mean, like, this is the problem, because I've already invested so much in Sean. The question now becomes, is it worth investing more? Because I'm honestly not sure. Could you please crit? Apparently all theories can't crit today. That makes me a bit sad. Well, looks like it's javelin time. Always gotta have a backup plan for when your primary plan inevitably fails. Getting rid of these nomads puts a little pressure off of Sean. Sean is now pretty bulky though, so he would actually make good use of the Angelic Robe. Crit. Yeah. With his 10 defense, he'd actually make better use of 7 more hit points than most. I mean, Kevin already has enough hit points such that it really shouldn't be too much of an issue. No. 23%. You can dodge this. Apparently you can't dodge this. Well, Storm's not going to be useful for the next 5 turns. Hey, and that Poison Bow Archer didn't move. That's very good for me, because that means I can actually survive. What turn am I on? This is like turn 3 or 4. I got plenty of time. Storm. Why do you have to be so just... that bothers me. That's Storm's inability to dodge anything there bothers me. 23% shot, man. You would have been fine. Kill this guy with the javelin. We free Siegfried up to come to the rescue. Let's see, so who do we need to kill? These 2 guys. So these 3 units are the last things I need to kill. Okay. Sia and Arthur can actually take... Never mind! Arthur sucks too much. And Inanna doesn't double this Nomad, even though he has a steel bow. Because 9-con. She actually would double if she wasn't weighed down by 1. That makes me sad. Does Kevin double the soldier? Good. And Sean can't take that guy out either. Well, I think for Sean's sake, we're gonna have to kill this guy first. If Sean can get a crit. There we go. Okay, problem solved. I was about to say, if Sean didn't get the crit, then we just have to finish him off with the javelin and then leave that troubadour alive. But since Sean got the kill, we can just kill the troubadour and no one has to worry. Select an item to discard. That's another problem with this plan. We're going to discard useful items. Paralyzed staff is nice, though. I'm going to send Arthur down so we can start the process of recruiting Noah by getting him to spawn. Say hello to the reinforcements, which will be coming every other turn for the next several turns. I'm sick of all these jobs. They're just sickening. I mean, people are paying me to babysit their little children. And honestly, nothing ever happens. It's just vile. Very, very, very vile. I see. You know, the rebellion is around. They should be engaging Magnus right about now. You already told me that. That's why we're here, man. I'm going to join, have some fun, and see what happens. Gotta spread my benevolence all over, you know? Can't keep it in one place or it goes to waste, right? Yep, that sounds like quite the idea there. You bet. Time for the benevolent mercenary Noah to show his greatness. Say hello to the only axe user you will get for the entire beginning of the game. The entire portion of Siegfried's Tale. He's a pre-promoted hero. He has good stats all around the board. Comes with some decent items. And his friend has an iron blade that he drops when he dies? Doesn't make any sense, but okay. I forget if Sean's able to recruit him or if I have to use Siegfried. But either way, Tamiko's going to be moving south here to help Storm a bit. Get some healing and then bring that forward. I hate that I dropped all my elixirs though, which does make me a bit upset. Oh, Kevin has an elixir. And Storm has an elixir. Okay. Well, you're not going to be needing that anymore. I really need to get that robe over to Sean. Why did I... What am I doing with my life? I don't know. Oh well, I can give it to him later. These guys aren't too tough. In fact, I can javelin this guy down. Never mind. Guess I can't. He doesn't have 8 attack though, so... So Corbin should be fine. I'll take this guy out, because he's the one that can actually deal damage. Now comes the tricky part, approaching the rest of the map. Because that fort is actually pretty difficult to assault. It's positioned across that river pretty well. It has a decent number of enemies that will just move out and be very annoying. Miss. Miss. Come on, Corbin, I gave you the javelin just so that wouldn't happen. Might as well have left you with an iron lance. Other phase. Yeah, those reinforcements never stop. Hopefully the poison stops. As I said before, I think Sean can recruit Noah. But it might also just be Siegfried, and if it's just Siegfried, that is kind of disappointing. Go see ya! I'm not very happy with you right now, Sia. I hope you understand why. Seriously, sometimes these characters just do things that make you upset. And it's like, well, you decided to level in the worst way possible, so congratulations. Ding. Ow. We're pretty much over with this chapter. We just need to not make stupid mistakes or get horrendously unlucky. And we should be fine. Forget how long those reinforcements last, but the answer is too long. Here, take this paralyze. Give me a vulnerary. Arthur's actually been pretty useful in terms of getting Noah started. It's so weird that they have to go all the way down to this island with no one on it. And that bridge right there just is blocked by cliffs anyway. So what's the point? Like, there is no point in going down there if you don't know that stepping on that island will spawn Noah and his mercenary friend. And Altharius is poisoned again. Please stop dying, Altharius. Yes, he can. Hey there. Stay back. Whoa, whoa, little man, I'm on your side. I'm a mercenary. I want to join the rebellion. What's the catch? Well, aren't you the smart one? I'm looking for a good fight. Not worried about pay until I show you what I'm worth. Sounds good enough, but you betray us, you're a dead man. Be warned. Ouch, I'm being threatened already. I really am not a fan of what these guys are doing right here. Let's take them out, shall we? And this guy, which leaves this other nomad down here safe for Nana to take out. Because this nomad can't threaten that square thanks to the forest. Pop. Pop. Yeah, the near endless flood of nomads is definitely something I could have done without. Let's start working my way up north there. So I can steal that elixir, which I'm probably just going to drop anyway. Why do I bother sometimes? Well, we have a hand axe. Congratulations. Only one of those guys could attack me. I don't want to risk it, though. Especially since I'm pretty sure you don't get anything for visiting these villages. I'm gonna try anyway, of course, but... But I'm pretty sure, like I said, that you don't get anything from them. They just are meant to be funny Easter egg villages. Oh wait, that guy doesn't actually move, so I shouldn't feel too bad about that. Enemy phase. Oh, that guy does move, okay. And Sia doesn't dodge, okay. Sure. Sure, Sia. Just get poisoned, why don't you? At least nothing else can attack her. And say hello to the reinforcements from the left. What turn is it? I'm pretty sure we still have plenty of time, but... Oh, turn 8. Yeah, we have 9 turns left. We'll be fine. And Storm's awake. That's a new feeling. Storm's awake. Get bent. Problematic, very problematic indeed. Except not really. So Nana can take that guy out. Then one of my Cavaliers can take out the short bow guy. And Altharius can keep moving towards the Troubadour. Aha! Slim Lance. 100% accuracy. Strikes again! This part's gonna be a little bit longer, but we're wrapping up, so I don't think I need to break the video up or anything. It's like, what's Altharius' chances to actually kill? Like, not good enough to bother. Just heal up again and then kill this jerk with Siegfried. Yeah, I'm estimating that this part shouldn't be too much longer. Also, a lot of these reinforcements are very low level, so they don't actually give that much experience, no matter what their stats may say. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, yeah, he used to be poisoned, that's why he's hurt. These guys had javelins, right? That one did. Which makes it a problem if I want to try and move Sia in. I'll just have her visit this house then. I heard a silly rumor once, if you stand next to someone for a long, long time, it'll supposed to make you fight better during battle. Sounds corny, but it's true. After all, I was the young fellow who spread the rumor. Sure. Sure. Hint, hint. Supports exist in this game. Use them. Hint, hint. They're blatantly overpowered for some reason. Hint, hint. Like, seriously, I got an A-rank support between Kellic and Karina. And for some reason, that gave Kellic +6 to might and plus like 30% to hit. It was insanely effective. I don't understand how they can get away with making a support that strong. Well, better keep moving forward. Want to finish this anywhere near a reasonable amount of time. Go on, Sia. Get. And that shiny new Horse Slayer that guy dropped because he switched to his Javelin for some reason. Look, I'll take a Horse Slayer over a Javelin. I'm not going to complain about that. And face the might of Noah. Actually, a pretty good unit. Sad that I never recruited him in my last playthrough. Very sad, actually. Don't mind if I do. Yes, there's Legend of Zelda sound effects too. That probably happened before and I just missed them. Yeah, strength, but not speed. Makes Altharius kind of questionable to use sometimes. But I mean, he's the only thief we have for a long, long time. Which means that, yeah, if he dies, I'm not... I am starting over for Altharius because, like I said, he's the only thief, pretty much, effectively, for the entire game. Maybe there was a second thief, I forget, but it's pretty bad. But he's pretty important. Like a lot of thieves. I guess pretty bad. Like, he can be good if he doesn't get screwed over by level ups. But because he can get screwed over by level ups, that also means that it's sometimes questionable how good he actually is. Normally this area is peaceful and we're free of bloodshed. Discrimination for the people runs through the people's hearts. This is why there is all this battling. We're just average citizens. We never wanted anything to do with this war. That's why I think about why this war has started. Everything is started by something, isn't it? Sure. I'm certain that made sense to someone. One of it is that house, but I want the experience more. So get healed. There isn't some random guy in the bottom left corner I forgot about, is there? It's gonna come around and just one-shot Sia? I don't think so, but with this game you can never be too sure. I say that, but I mean, TLP is somewhat kind in its level design at times. Ding. Face the might of Noah. Stop sending reinforcements, please. It'd be much appreciated. Now this boss has a steel lance, a javelin, and a steel sword. Currently the steel lance is equipped. Seas Gate, so I do have to bring in... That's a tasty 33% hit chance. No. No. Just no. 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 Why must everything have so many problems? Best laid plans always go awry. Not like this plan was laid very well or anything. Well, since Storm can take this guy out, I suppose we'll do that. What's Piercing Sword like? Not great either. Not great, certainly. Actually, can I weigh this down? Can I weigh this guy down by making him switch to a javelin? No, that'll just speed him up. I sadly want him to stay on his steel lance, because that gives me more opportunity to not get doubled by his insane, what was that, 13 speed? 14 speed, yes. 14 speed, 10 con, 12 strength. This guy's pretty bulky. This guy definitely is a bit of a beefcake. Sia can do some chip there. Kevin can take that guy out. Then we just need to take out the Armor Knight next to the boss. That's not the way. That'll work. Miss. Okay. Here's another question I have. Can Arthur pick up Sia? He should be able to. Okay, so if that's the plan, if that's the way I do things... Yeah, because Sean can't die from that guy. Sean can take a hit from the boss and survive. Strength. It's a very useful skill for Sean to get. Stat. You know what I mean. You will not pass. Well, let's see how Sia's accuracy is like. Pretty good for the first hit. just do a little take drop action here. Don't have to worry about it. Whoops. Whoops. Mistake. That was also almost very bad. Switching to his steel sword, he is much faster. I was thinking that maybe he might somehow double in on it with a javelin and kill her. Which would not be very good for me. No, not at all. I wish I had a mend staff, not just a heal, but heal will do. Okay, so here's the plan. I hopefully hit him with Sia. Actually, Tamako, your defense is great. If I hit him with Sia, then he comes in range for Sean to finish him off. If not, cross the bridge when we get to it. And if Sean misses, then we rescue him as well. But Sean pulls it through. Okay. Forgive me, Count Pellinor. And there we go. That is one chapter pretty much down. Let's just mop up these reinforcements for a little bit of experience. I should probably watch out on my Stormbringer uses, because it's probably getting pretty low. 8. just a bit low, yes. Is there any other houses I wanted to try and visit? Oh, the one other than the one Siegfried's standing on, which I won't be able to visit. Did I visit this house? Excuse me, I can't talk right now. I'm fixing my hair. Was this? Like once one man defeated a whole army. Seems incredible, right? I don't buy into it. I don't care who you are. One man can't be an entire army. But the guy of legend became known as the Slayer for doing so. Ooh, lore. Wow. The Magnians are coming, They say real estate is all about location, yet here I am. I chose a house right near a battle site. It appears I'm going to be moving homes again. This lady appears in several chapters. And let's seize the chapter and get this stupid chapter done with. Nice job, everyone. Now we can continue on to Valencia. Only a little distance left. Father, I'm worried. Their leader seems so vicious. Yeah, he acted as if though Magnus had succeeded and they had won. But most of them were defeated and the rest taken prisoner. It's really odd. The Tao's tribesmen were arrogant and thought they would easily kill us all. Yet the Magnian soldiers seem prepared for defeat. Perhaps that's just how they are. In any case, this is the only way we can get to Yulia. If it's opposition, we'll do what we have to in order to triumph. Even if that means killing more people, we won't hold back. Dad, I found another route. Because we finished this chapter very quickly. See this path through a map? We can go straight through the Focal Mountains. It'll be much faster than going on previous route around it. Very good work, Sean. This is definitely a more efficient path. Soldiers and rebels, we have a change of plans. We're heading west, then southwest through a path in the Focal Mountains. Embark on side quest? Well, I think we will, and I think that's where we will leave it off for today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. This has been The Last Promise, Chapter 7. It's not a bad chapter, but not... I don't know. It's an interesting one. It's fairly difficult in terms of just number of enemies. You have to watch out for your weaker units. But because most of the enemies aren't that strong until you get to the very end, it doesn't present too much of a problem. It's another chapter that gives Kevin a lot of stuff to do, which is nice. It's nice being able to think around an Armor Knight. I am still a bit salty about Noah's recruitment. Why do you have to go down to that island that's in the middle of nowhere with no other reason to walk onto it? And that first bridge literally has a cliff blocking it, so you can't even do anything with it. it's just poorly thought out in general, and I'm not a fan. But anyway, aside from that, I think the chapter was alright. Oh yeah, and that long speech that Siegfried gives to Sean after battle preparations, but before the map starts, that's just bad. That's just bad. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna have that speech, you can have it at the end of the previous chapter, or the start of this chapter before battle prep. Don't have a long, like, 2+ minute speech after battle prep, please. That makes me not interested in the speech and want to just skip it because by that point I've already started into strategic thinking mode. I don't want to be switching that off and having to go back to story and then back to strategic again. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents on the chapter. Aside from those things, it was decent. Having that mini-boss with an angelic robe, stealable elixir, that's a couple good little side things for you to do. Anyway, as always, my name's Mythos Zenith. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like and comment if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for my channel for more Fire Emblem content, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Mythos Zenith signing out.